Hi everyone, welcome back to Diamond Paintings with Mike. Today on the channel we've got an unboxing haul brought to you by The Range. Now, it's been a couple of weeks since, I think it's been a week or 2 weeks, I can't remember now, since we last had an unboxing, because there's just not really been any new fresh stuff until I saw this. And this was the gorilla I was telling you about that I saw last time, but I just don't like the size. As you can see, this is a very small canvas, as you can see, so it's width-wise, it's not very good for the size. I don't really like 20x30s, which is probably what this is. But then again, I think a 25x25 is the same. Now, don't be deceived, because sometimes when they do pictures like this, you will get all lovely shiny drills on the front, but when you get into it, they're all plain. Okay, so just be mindful of that. And yeah, we'll get into it. It's one of the ones from Art Studio, so hopefully they will it will impress us. If they're not shiny, I think that's going to be very misleading, because on there you can clearly see their shiny drills. So let's get Sharon's scissors and we'll cut these open. Yeah, I've not stopped today. I've been so busy. I got these today, strawberries and cream flavour Pepsi, and I tell you what, I've only had a sip and you can still taste the cream in your mouth at the moment. And the drills are, oh, thank you Art Studio, fantastic. Yeah, they are the shiny ones. As I say, I have had paintings where they look like that, and then you get into it and it's not a perfect example of that. It's them book ones that you get from the works. They can be very, very misleading. Now in here, these are our drills, but I am dying to get to this. And as you can see, people, this is, oh, look at that. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. Look at the eyes. Oh, wow. That's really nicely done. As I say, this company brings out so many beautiful paintings, beautiful colours. This is going to really pop against that black background. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. Absolutely fantastic. So that is beautiful. Really, really, really nice. And yeah, so I think this is going to turn out great. Now, if you know that advert with Phil Collins of him banging the drums, there's a gorilla where he bangs the drums. It was a Cadbury's advert a while back. It reminds me of that in some ways. There's so many memories of this. It reminds me of Harambe. It reminds me of the Gorilla Organisation. It reminds me of the, the Phil Collins advert. It reminds me of Diane Fossey, who dedicated her life to saving gorillas. And these magnificent animals are becoming less and less, so we need to ensure that we keep these wonderful animals and get as many of them as we can, because we need to keep getting these lovely paintings of these gorillas, and they're just magnificent animals, so we need to ensure that we can keep them safe. Now in here we do get ourselves a little baggie and some gold hooks and screws, as you do. And in here, we'll put this to one side for the minute, we do have ourselves our train of drills. So let's get into here. Okay, lovely. Okay, wonderful. So in here we have a red, a pink, a purple. Oh my God, look at that blue. Wow. That's a royal blue. Oh my days, that is gorgeous. That is like the heart of Titanic. You know, the little heart necklace that she chucks in the river? Oh my God, that is like that blue there. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. Wow, 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 wow. I'm in love with that colour. We've got light blue, a couple of, sorry, no, that's, I don't know if that's the same. It looks a bit lighter on that one, but, oh, look at that minty blue. That's like an icy blue, this one here. Green. Couple of greens, an amber, a pink and a red. I can't wait to start slapping down the drills on that. Wow, so that's our first one. Now we're going to cut away from diamond paints for the minute, because the next thing I saw was this, and I love soaps. So I found this. Now I didn't make the mistake that I did last time, where I bought the soap dispenser and thought it was empty and bought some soap to go in it. No, I remembered this time that they fill the soap up. So this is in the shape of a little bauble for Christmas, and I think this is lovely, because rather than have just some cheap crappy thing that comes from the news, why am I saying the news agents, from the supermarkets, you've got this lovely item that you can use. All you need to do is just replace the soap, but you can just fill it up year after year after year. And it's so fancy, isn't it? Very decorative, and it's in the shape of a ball. Now this is going to be peppermint swirl. Apparently that's what it smells like. I'm not going to open it, but I will let you know what it smells like, because I will start using that on the 1st of December, because I'm still using one of the Astonish ones. They do a massive big bottle of Astonish soap in there, and it's well worth the money you get for £1. Lasts ages. So I thought that was so cute. £3 for that. And I might get another one for my mum. I quite like that. So she likes soaps and that, so it's probably where I get it from. Okay, lovely. So let's go back to another painting. Now this is going to make you laugh. As you know, my frog painting has been struggling a bit. So I did decide to speed it up, because we're running out of days. We're just going to have to replace it. This is now the 3rd frog I've bought. So what I'm going to have to do is pinch them from here, and then obviously this painting, when I can find them at a later date, I'll slap them onto this one, or if we're lucky we still have some left. But yeah, I bought that so that we can finish off the other frog just in time. So that'll be coming up tomorrow, and we'll get that all finished. Now, from when I say tomorrow, there might be some couple of extra videos, because we fell behind slightly yesterday and the day before, so I've just been too busy. I've not been able to do any videos at the moment, so yeah, we might have to just squeeze a couple extra videos in on Saturday as well. So I got that. Now the next thing I got was this, and I've never seen this in there before, and they had one left, and I thought, oh, look at that. Now this is a Diamond Art compact mirror. And I thought that was quite good, because what you can do is you can make it up, and then, you know, you can give it to someone for Christmas. You know, makes you, you know, Christmas present for someone, but obviously seal it first, because obviously if you're going to be using it, I definitely will be giving this to either my mum or my sister as like a Christmas gift or something. But I think that's really, really lovely. Okay, so in here, and you also get like this little, what looks like an organza bag. So let's get into here. They had one left of this, so I was like, I mean, it's not the typical thing I would normally go for, a mirror, but I thought, do you know what, why not? Oh, blimey, that is a, oh, Jesus, that's a massive bag. I wasn't expecting it so big. Oh, that's just lovely, isn't it? You put the mirror in there, it could be a magic trick. This is the sort of thing Angela would use for when she's doing when she's doing her total tarot, and she pulls like the cards out the bag or something, or even the little because with total tarot there was like these gifts that you could get. There used to be a magazine collection back in the day, and you got free stones and gems that came in a purple bag. So I mean, you could use that for anything. You could put your coins in there if you wanted to. So many things you can use that for. But in here, I've never ever done this, and this is what I love to see, new exciting things that we've never tried before. Now in here we have, oh wow, oh look at that, that is very funky. Cool, I like the yellow in that. It's very bright, isn't it? It's got like a mandala effect to it. It's plastic, and then obviously you do the top bit, so we'll just peel that back. Yeah, I think that she'll like that. And as you can see, it's a lovely big mirror. Hello, it's me, hi. But as you can see, this is a lovely size mirror. You know, you can put, look in there, do your eyelashes if you wanted to, or just, you know, check if you need to check something. But I think she would use that for work, and I think this is stunning, absolutely stunning. Now I was going to give it to her like that, but the problem is she wouldn't do it. She always says that she doesn't have the time to do it. But just set 10 minutes 15 minutes out of your busy schedule. Like 1 hour is not going to hurt just to do a little project like that. But this is just stunning. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, and because it made me want to buy it more, because it was the last one on the shelf, so I had to get that. And there's your wax pen and all the usual stuff. And this is what's really nice as well, is their shimmery drill, so it's going to really jazz that up a bit. I think things like, you know, Juliet, Linda, Majestic, Teresa's journey. You know, this is the sort of thing they might like as well, because obviously it's a nice little thing to put in your bag. You know, it's just fantastic. And I'll show you something in a minute. So we've got light blue, we've got a hot pink there, a light light blue, a purple, a minty blue, and an amber. But what I love about this is, look, to even protect it, for if you didn't want to seal it, you know, the drill, you know, you've got a place that the drill can fall off. It's quite heavy, but as you can see, you just pop that in there like that, and that is just absolutely gorgeous. I don't think I've done diamond paint for 2 years now, and I've never seen anything like this before. So this is exciting. And again, it's from this lovely company here. This Art Studio brand is fantastic. So I'm going to put that in there so I don't lose it. And then what else we've got is we've also got this. Now, you know, I was telling you about this dragon pendant. Well, I looked behind and I thought I was going to go for the dragon, but then I found this. Now, as you know, my love for butterflies goes through the roof. Now, I saw this, and as soon as I saw it, I had to have it. So they have the dragon version, or they have the butterfly. If you order online, you're probably going to get mix or match. So it could, what's it called? One or the other, you know, because it's very random selected. So yeah, go in the store and then you can have a flick through behind and get them. But I thought that was fantastic. Now, Paula over at Paula's, what's it called? Crafty Corner, I think it is. But anyway, Paula's channel, she has, I'll tag her in the video and link it. So if you guys want to check out the channel, it's pretty good. And she's got the hedgehog, I believe. She got the hedgehog pendant. So when I saw it on her channel, it just made me want to get this. I'm very sort of like, I want the hedgehog, but I don't know, it just wasn't giving me enough to buy it. It has to give me the WOW, the wow factor. And if it doesn't give me the wow factor, I won't buy it. So let's take a look at this pendant. Yeah, oh my god, look at these colours. Oh my days. Oh my god, it's like the moon. God, this is, oh my god, Paula, you're gonna love this, lovey. Yeah, wow. Oh wow. I think I've picked a really good one here. Just look at the colours going on in this. There's so much splash of colour. We've got minty blue, we've got the butterfly, the horizon of the sun here, and then we've got the green bit there, and surrounded by this array of flowers. Now, what's even nicer as well is they could bring a hummingbird out, like from as if it's flying in from this way and then landing on the trees or drinking the nectar and stuff. But as you can see, this is gonna be, oh my god, yeah, what a beauty. I'm testing the bit that no stick, but I've just noticed as well around the edge here, they've even done round the edge of here, so you've got all round here as well. This is one hell of a beautiful painting, absolutely gorgeous. And look, you get this lovely chain to hang it up with, a shitload of bags. Yeah, beautiful selection of bags, and these are our colours. Now, they are done in the pastels, so as you can see, you've got your lilac, your peach, this gorgeous blue, sort of orangey colour, a pink, a green, a light blue, an orange, a purple, a brown, a pink, a green, a blue, a light blue, an orange, a green, an orange, no, I think that's brown, is it? And then a pink. I'm telling you now, after I saw that, because what put me off the dragonflies, I don't like purple, and this has only got a little bit in, but the dragonfly, most of the abdomen, which would be the middle part here, had a lot of purple, and I don't like to have paintings that have too much purple. But this very beautiful thing, you know, you can put it in your beach hut if you're away. You know, it's one of them paintings that would just work with anything. It's, oh my god, this is stunning. Get it, people, while you can. It's fantastic. Now, that is the end of the range, but as you know, I like to mix it in with a bit of the Home Bargains. I didn't go to B&M's this time because I had the gas man in yesterday and he didn't come till 3, so I didn't have that much time to get right over the other side of Chelmsford. But I got these. Now, they bring out a new pack called Rice Thins Texan Barbecue, and I tell you something, these are absolutely gorgeous. But what's interesting with these is they come in snack pots. So you basically, unlike the salt and vinegar where you just undo it and pull the tray out, these are done like this. So that is a portion that I could put in my work, my lunchbox for work. And then, you know, I don't get greedy with them, because if it's the whole pack, I have to eat the whole pack. But when it's in like these bits, you know, that's a good portion, and I can snap one off each day for work. Now, the thing is, the salt and vinegar doesn't do that, and neither does the sour cream, but these are gorgeous, and it's only 109 calories. So, yeah, got them. Right, now, in the food department now, so we got these. Now, I eat a lot of shit. All your junk foods and that, and I found these, and I tell you something, they are gorgeous. M&M cookies. Now, what I do before I buy them is I'll do a firm pressure, which is where I go like that to make sure they're nice and soft. Now, inside here, as you can see, if I was to get the cookie, I can bend that quite easily, and it's lovely and soft. I won't buy them if they're really hard, because I've bought cookies before and they're quite hard. So I always do a texture test first. Then, as you know, I love fudge, and Linda, you love fudge as well. I had to get these. I'm not the biggest fan of microwavable desserts. However, when I saw the word fudge on it, I had to have it. So this is fudge sticky puds. 2 indulgent chocolate fudge sponge puddings smothered with a sticky fudge sauce. And as you can see, ready in 30 seconds, 2 puds. And this is what it looks like in here. So I'm not going to open it, but basically sometimes what you do is you put it in, and then when you get it out, you're supposed to tip it upside down so that it falls out, because it can get stuck in there. So yeah, 2 of them, and that's what it looks like. So tonight, after the jungle, I can't believe, by the way, it's 3 weeks and they're already starting the voting off, like kicking people out from today. I think the first person leaves today, so I'm going to have one of them while watching the jungle tonight. Now, into the candle department. I had to get this because, as you know, I'm a completionist. I have to collect every single candle that's in the set. Now, this time they had the North Pole Wishes Candy Cane Lane scented candle. Now, in here, it smells, it's quite an interesting smell, but I love that on the top, the little snowflake. But it's a mixture between, I would say, it's like cookie but linen as well, so it's a bit of a mixture. But yeah, light blue one, and I had to have it. I really wanted the snowflake one, you know, in the bigger jars, but they didn't have that. So they've got one other which I think is a pink, but oh yeah, I can't wait to use that. So I will use one a day, and I'll just keep buying them until obviously Christmas is over, and then if there's any in the January sales, I'll buy them. And they're normally $2.99, but you can get them for $1.49 when they're in the January sales. But I've had one that I bought from last year, and it still looks okay. The scent's still there. So yeah, I will probably get some of them, because after Christmas you won't see these anymore. So yeah, so that I've got that. Now, remember I said about a fizz bomb? Now, this is the one that I was telling you about. It's called a Sunday Scents. It's from the Wickford & Co brand. Original flavour, cinnamon spice spritzer, always jolly scented candle. Now, what is interesting about this is I don't know what a spritzer is. I don't know what that means. I know a spritzer is a type of drink, but in here, it's actually in the shape of like a can of Coke, as you can see. But this is like a, I don't know if it's glass or plastic, because listen, that doesn't, it feels like glass, but then it feels like tin, because all around there is like metal and stuff. So I don't know if that's any like dangerous like that, but yeah, the smell's gorgeous. Absolutely wonderful in that. That is absolutely stunning. Yeah. So when I saw it and it said spritzer, I thought, oh, is it gonna like sparkle in that? But I don't think it is. And you also get like this rubbery thing that goes on the top. That's quite good in a way, because once you're finished with it and you blow it out, you can put that on top, and then the smoke will come out the top after it's like distinguished in that. Because sometimes with the glass lids, if you put it over, obviously the flame relies on oxygen, so if you put the glass lid over it, it will immediately go out. So without oxygen it won't work. So I got that, and I thought that was just really cool. Makes you want to fill it up with like AB red drills, doesn't it? Like Aurora Borealis once it's finished. You could possibly do that. So it's just a really lovely little jar, isn't it, really? So look, once you're finished with this candle, you can wash it out, put your drills in there, and you've got like a little hole there to pour some out in the tray. But anyway, that's that. So that's the end of our box. Yeah, that's the end of our unboxing. So as I say, I will pop back there next week and see if they've got anything else. There's probably not going to be anything else there. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, please remember to like, share, subscribe. You've got your usual whip and chat from tomorrow because it's live, and that'll be from 2 p.m. We may do about 3 hours on that because we've lost a couple of days. So when we've not had a video like the day before, I will increase it the next day. There won't be a whip and chat tonight because we've got this instead. But yeah, so from tomorrow 2 o'clock, we'll probably be live until 2, 3, 4 o'clock, because I feel like we need to do 2 extra hours for the 2 days we've lost. But yeah, if you like any of this stuff, links are in the description of the video. And yeah, so pretty good little haul there. But anyway, thank you for watching, take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.